Nope. Is that it? Are we good? Am I recording now? Cool. I think my computer updated while I was gone and I had no idea. So, there you go. We're working. We're good. We're fine. Let me check the settings real quick. Advanced audio output. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Cool. We're good. We're set. We're ready. We're square. Hey, what's up, everybody? That's an ominous start for this game. I believe it's game number 110. Well, if I do some quick addition, we have 65 wins, 44 losses. That's a total of 109 games. So this would be game number 110. Welcome on in. My name is Sean. This is the Seattle Mariners season here on youtube.com/SeanosaurusRex, where you can watch every single game of the Mariners regular season as long as they're playing. If they're not playing, if they have a day off, check out Chad Champ. Otherwise, you can see it every day, 1 p.m. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Thank you for joining me in today's game. Coming off a big win, weird win against the Tampa Bay Rays. It looked a lot more... It looked worse than it was, I guess. Both teams were shut out through the first 3 innings. In the 4th inning, we had a monster 7-run inning. Immediately, or pretty close to immediately, gave up 3 runs, made it 7-3, scored a couple more late. And it's kind of been the ebb and flow of the season since I took that break, starting with that Houston series, going to the series against Texas, and then into the series with Tampa Bay, where it hasn't really been runs throughout the game. It's been like one big inning and then just kind of holding on. It's worked for the most part. We did lose that lead to Texas, and ended up losing the season or the series finale in that one. And then, yeah, got a 3-0 lead, held on to it in the first game against Tampa Bay, lost the second game, fell behind, just could never catch up, and then got a big lead and didn't relinquish it. So I guess that's good news. Led to a series win, which means we got to open some of these Allen and Ginter World Champion cards. These are great. Big fan of them. I hope I can find some more of them so I can open more, because I'm really enjoying what's in these in this card pack. I think they're great. Big fan of them. Yeah, welcome on in to game number 110. We're on a little bit of a time limit, so we'll just kind of quickly get things going here. Sam Delaplane, 11-4 with a 2.39 ERA, leads the Mariners, who are 65-44, into the Bronx to face the 62-47 New York Yankees, and they have Jordan Montgomery, 7-8 with a 5.13 ERA on the mound. So a good opportunity, kind of what we saw yesterday in the Tampa Bay series finale. Good ERA, good record on our side. Not as good of a record, and a pretty bad ERA on the other side. 1.5 games ahead of the Astros. We picked up a win. They picked up a loss. So bing, bang, boom. We're good there. Good enough for first place, which means we actually don't really have to look at the wild card, but we'll look at it just in case. Calendar is showing us that we have 4 games on this road trip left, and that's the wrong thing that I didn't want to click on. That's what I wanted to click on. And then we'll have a day off, and then we'll head on over to good old Seattle, and we'll have 3 against Texas, 3 against Toronto, and then we'll see Texas again. It's kind of a weird schedule, but there you go. See if we can get that to sync up a little bit better. It's very delayed. Thank you, computer update. I appreciate you so very much. Play next game. We might have to have a little bit of a slower outfield today. We'll probably give Fraley the day off. He's been playing a bunch. So we'll probably just work with that. Opened in 2009. We're going to Yankee Stadium. I believe this is a hitter's ballpark, as far as I know. I don't like the Yankees, so... Oh, shoot. When was the... I think we're just in the beginning of August. There's one of the... I think it's August 12th. We're going to do it actually at the Field of Dreams. But that's not now, right? It's August 5th. Okay. Play next game. They'll never have the Mariners there, so we can just do it for fun. Yankee Stadium. Sam Delaplane. See, oh boy, we have a lot of people who could be subbed out. Dylan Moore, Shedlong Jr., no problem. No problem at all. Kyle Lewis. I like him in the lineup. I'd like 2 of these 3 guys in the lineup. Here's what we'll do. We will take Jake Fraley, and we'll put him over in right. We'll move him up to second. And then we will do nothing really else. Well, I guess we could do that. Oops. I'm sorry, hold on. DH Evan White? Actually, he doesn't really need rest. Let's see. I should probably try... Well, Murphy, yeah. Can Torrance play anything else? He doesn't have a secondary position. So we'll go ahead and we'll get Tom Murphy out of here. And we'll get him fresh for tomorrow. I don't think there's anybody else. Crawford can play second or third. Which means we can do this. Do that. Do that. Okay, we'll just double check here. Donnie Walton, shortstop primary. Fraley, right field, it's a secondary. Kyle Lewis, center field primary. Kyle Seager, first base secondary. Ty France, DH. Oh, he could play any of the three bases. Interesting. I wonder if he's secondary. You know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do that. Because I'm a little more used to having... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Ty France, I'm a little more used to having on third base. I could just put Crawford at second. And then, what is... Shedlong's a primary second baseman. Oh, he could play third or left field. Interesting. Interesting. I should probably be using... This is a bad thing. That's a bad thought to have 110 games into the season. Probably should be using Shedlong Jr. in left field more often. He's an improvement over Jose Marmolejos. And he's faster. Crawford. Huh. That would be a good outfield. Shedlong Jr. in left. Kyle Lewis in center. Jake Fraley in right. That's a speedier outfield. Not quite as powerful. Well, no, because that's... No, never mind. It's not good. It's not good. Never mind. I think the idea works. I think the idea makes sense. But I'm forgetting that Mitch Haniger is just a smidge faster, just skosh faster than Shedlong Jr. Like, he's a 51 to a 49, and I'm sure Mitch Haniger has... it's actually not that much more powerful. The lefty power is where it's big. Okay. He's weak against left-handers, so it's a good day to share some at-bats with the bench players. All right. So J.P. Crawford, he can play second. I don't have anybody. DH Evan White? Maybe even DH Haniger? I feel like I'm kind of really tinkering with this lineup a lot, and we're kind of deep into this video. I don't have time for this. Donnie Walton, shortstop. Jake Fraley, fine. Kyle Lewis, fine. Kyle Seager, fine. Haniger, fine. Torrens, fine. Shedlong Jr., fine. Ty France, fine. JP Crawford, fine. All of this works. Okay, all of it works. I probably accidentally tinkered with some things and put people in better positions, but that's all right. That's fine. Okay, here we go. We're jumping on in here. Excuse me. They have a number of hot hitters. This is going to be an interesting series. We have some pretty evenly matched teams. They're just 3 games off of each other's records. And like I said a couple of days ago, or probably about a week ago now, this was where I thought the season would get kind of interesting. The Tampa Bay series was a little closer. It wasn't sweeps. It wasn't blowouts. It was pretty good games for the most part. And if you like pretty good games, twitch.tv/OnosaurusRex, you can subscribe over there. Amazon Prime, Prime Gaming, free Prime sub. Subscribe here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. Click the button, ring the bell, do the good stuff, watch the videos. We're 30 subscribers away from 500. Let's go.
Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, a battle of 2 first-place squads between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one.
21 starts for Jordan Montgomery, 7-8 record, 5.13 ERA, 107 innings pitched, 67 strikeouts, 38 walks. Giving up a lot of hits. All right, Donnie Walton coming up first. All right. 2-seam changeup, curveball, 4-seam cutter. 5-pitch pitcher.
Lifted the other way out to left.
Oh, that was a diving catch. Darn it. All right. I thought that might bloop in for a hit. 100% route efficiency. He had no margin for error. Okay. I thought that was going to drop a little bit more. Okay, we'll slow down here a little bit. That was a tasty opening pitch.
4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it.
Fouled off.
We got some stars out on the field today.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight.
Nope, punch the table.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he hits
Ooh, okay. Okay. Got the outside. Oh, drats. That was a hanging changeup. Couldn't do a whole lot with it.
Laureano is there, 2 gone. Set to
52 ribbies. A lot of these, like, career highs for Kyle Lewis are like, well, I mean, yeah. He was rookie of the year last year.
Now the first pitch. Windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, tried to smoke that. That was, damn it. That was a 2-seam fastball right over the heart of the plate. I couldn't do anything with it.
And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score.
All right, here's our pitcher, Sam Delaplane. 21 games, 11-4 record, 2.39 ERA, 120.1 innings pitched, 97 strikeouts, 8 walks. We'll see if we can get him. Which will he get first, 100 strikeouts or 10 walks? I'm going to guess it's going to be the strikeouts.
And now here is Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, dear God in heaven.
And now a pitch on the way.
This is a horrendous camera angle. I thought Los Angeles was bad.
Here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Nice play, nice snag. It is going to feel like I am looking through a magnifying glass when I get back to Seattle. This is so far back. I hate it.
Now it'll be Nicky Lopez. First pitch of the AB now.
There we go.
Hey, when you're
There we
featuring
go.
a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, the Pirates have nice losses. Nice.
Here's the
40 and
second
69,
baseman,
baby.
Mayhew. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at
Ooh,
this
just
level
missed.
a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he lays
Oh.
off for a ball. 2-1.
All right. I mean, you gave me one earlier. I guess I could deal with that.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right
Little
down
ball
the middle
kid running away.
and not be
Help!
late on that fastball.
Help! It hurts. Oh shit! I don't know where this is going.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Baseball players famous for being willing to just
The
give in.
2-1 one more time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300.
Oh, I'm excited to give up. I'm excited to give up a hit to him late in this game.
The 1-0 delivery.
There we go. That's a nice strike in there. Boy, we were looking real good early in this inning, pitch count wise.
1-2 now as that
A
one's
big long at bat by that third guy, LeMahieu.
They always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
fouled away. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider whiffed.
There we go. Finally got him. That was a lot of pitches. Like that was 12 pitches
Still scoreless here on the show.
between those final two batters, which is double the number of pitches than the first 2 batters combined, which is wild. 2 batters down at about 6, 2 others down in 12.
And not surprisingly,
The fuck?
he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All right. Why is there so much noise all of a sudden? Crash.
The 1-1 home. Hit down
Oh, dang it. Just early on that.
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah, it's only 314 to the foul pole in right field.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. First delivery to him. Swing
That was a bad swing. Come on.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was
Are
just so
you,
tempting.
what team are you watching? Are you watching me play the Mariners?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ah.
No score here as we
Casey
play
Sadler
number 2.
at the top of the American League win leaders board.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't
That was a
be
terrible
able to,
at-bat.
as That's ruled as swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they win.
Nope, there was a man on the... Oh, you can't see him. He's behind me. There was a man on the banister.
But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Luis Torrens is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is popped
Oh.
up. Voit over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over.
Swinging a lot here.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No
I don't know why everything looks so good, but I am not slowing down with what I'm doing with the bat. Just big old swing after big old swing.
Half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Seager fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
That'll work.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
So
Oh, I thought they like gave up on his name. I was like, the first baseman what?
That ball game last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Delaplane isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The next 0-2. It's the top
There we go. That's a nice high strike right there. Nice fastball. Second strikeout of the game that puts him at 99. 99 strikeouts for the season. Got him looking too. That's nice. I like that a lot.
So now into the box is Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, nice RBIs, nice ribbies.
Number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And
Ooh, just outside.
And he fires
There
it
we
straight
go.
this time,
There we
making
go.
one ball and one strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung
There
on
we
and
go.
strike two.
Nice change up.
That
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him looking.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 100. There we go. That's a better inning, a stronger ending or inning right there.
The game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to the Bronx,
Oh,
where these
hi, Heidi.
teams have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Leading off with the Mariners.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder.
The batter will be Shedlong Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting.
Okay,
to
so
see
far
if
no
they can
hits.
find a
I
way
thought
to
I
keep
tapped my
this guy
microphone on, but
before
I
he
definitely
settles in.
didn't. No hits so far. Shedlong Jr. leading off here.
Now here it
Patience.
comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
There we go. That's a better take.
Hey, that 0-2
It helps when it
fastball
starts
wasn't
way
even
inside
good
and
for
just
a hit
continues
right
to be
now.
way
I'm still
inside.
sitting on that heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ooh, I thought that was going to send me packing.
Pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he
Okay.
fouls this one off.
All right, all right. Real late on that one. He's, for the most part, stayed high in the zone. That's a good foul off right there. That's a good foul ball right there. That one a little lucky.
Swung on and missed.
Kind of in a little bit of an auto swing mode there. That one was really bad.
Was a real good example of a
Damn it.
pitcher
I
continually
don't know.
making
I just
guys
kind of...
out of the zone. When you
I saw it and I just couldn't, for whatever reason, not push the
inside
button.
the strike zone, you could just expand further and
Look at how
further
fucking
until the
far out
opponent
that is.
can't touch it.
That's not even remotely close.
So here now is Ty France. And he puts it on the ground.
All right, well, that was like an 8 or 9 pitch at bat to a 1 pitch at bat.
2 gone. So next to bat will be J.P. Crawford. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Everything's been
Now the
fastball.
2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Ah,
Hey, make no
Shit.
mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A little
That's
late
a good
with the
foul
swing,
there.
but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
got him up to 31 pitches. We now have him at an average of 10 per inning.
Hit out towards second.
That somehow was not grabbed. I am shocked that that was a hit. Oh my goodness.
There's a hard hit.
32 pitches. I think we doubled his pitch count so far in this inning.
Watch your lips right there.
Crawford and Long Jr. just fucking taking everything. I think they saw a total of like 15 pitches combined, or maybe 14 pitches combined. Then the one pitch out, that kind of sucks. Whatever.
So now to the plate, Donnie Walton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Bounce to first.
Oh,
He's got
traps.
it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. Home half of the third
Well,
coming up.
finally got a hit on the board. Took us till inning number 4 yesterday, so we're actually improving our pace in this game today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 29.
First delivery to him. As he looks at
There's a nice
fastball
strike
that's in
right
for
there.
strike one.
I'll take that.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
In there, a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there,
Oh, interesting.
leads the
Not a
AL
single Mariner up there, but two Yankees. And there's a pretty big gap between first and
Standing in
second.
now, Kyle Higashiyoka, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers, 282 to start play, 10 home runs, and 32 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try again
Just
to
a
chase
smidge
fastball
high.
there,
Damn
but
it.
he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, see, so there's the Astros game at the bottom. It says 8:10 is the start time.
You know what that might be?
We were a game and a half ahead of them.
That hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away.
We were a game and a half ahead of them entering this game.
The 2-2. Now a swing.
There we
and a
go.
miss as he picks
There
up
we
another
go.
one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first
We'll see if that shifts, because I think it kind of determines what is going to happen throughout the day before you start the game, even though it shouldn't have any information. Like, basically, we should play this game and then not really know.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he swings and hits a laser to right, and that's in there, base hit. They'll hold it
Not have
second
any
and
information about
forward now.
what Houston is or has done or will do. It's a weird thing that they haven't fixed that.
By giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez. A line shot to third base.
Those two men are inside each other. Oh,
So two
fell out of him a little bit.
away,
They
and
decided
that'll
to
bring in
not
DJ
want to be worked
LeMahieu.
together.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You almost kind of wish that wasn't a line drive.
One and one. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lewis waits on it, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth. Still
That'll work.
scoreless.
Fraley, Lewis, Seager. These are the guys you want up to bat. Speed, speed, and power, and power.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jake Fraley.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning
There
is
we go.
taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see
Oh.
scoring pitchers duel for once.
Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, one away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been
Wait, they have a
playing well
team.
in
They have a
recent
team
action.
in their farm system called the Red Sox. Red Sox and Bay Sox. What the fuck? Oh no, they defeated the. I'm sorry, it's the Rail Riders, and some other shitty team. Never mind.
In now, Kyle Lewis. And he
Oh,
goes
Sean.
to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Sure is.
The bat.
Ready now is Kyle Seager. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell
There
he's
you
made
go.
some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into.
That was a nice grab. I thought we had one against Tampa Bay the other day that was kind of similar to that. I was hoping I was just, in that case, he jumped and grabbed it. It was a nice play. I thought maybe I'd be able to like just bop it over him. That one I thought I could get around. Probably would have tried to send Seager to third.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Aaron.
He wants it. Okay.
First delivery to him. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the
See,
first
Aaron
out.
Judge has like a ton of power, and he's like a big, big, powerful dude.
Designated hitter.
He's only like a 60 speed. That's what I think like someone like a Rosarina is. Because I see him just at the plate, and he's just like a hulking, like in the nicest way possible, just beefcake monster, you know, sort of thing. Where you're just like, oh god, you are.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
If anything goes wrong, you are going to absolutely rip this ball 8 cities away from this fucking baseball stadium. And then, you know, when he hits it, I'm like, okay, he'll be, you know, maybe decently fast, like 60. Not 81. Not like, oh, thank God, you're super powerful. Oh, and you're really quick?
Fraley.
It's impossible to fucking hit anywhere near you because you're so goddamn fast?
Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matt,
This is the guy they keep showing after the inning.
Fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
I want to fish. Just kidding, I've never said that before in my life.
And that's in
This
there
is the only
as well.
context I would ever say, like, man, I'd love to go fishing right now.
Pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well.
If I said that outside of a baseball context, people would be like, are you okay? Are you-
He's gonna have a pretty good night.
What? Who are you, and what have you done with the real Sean?
Swung on.
Like, what is...
Might have even been a
Hello?
foul tip that's held on
Sir?
to, but either way, the side
Rip
is
him
retired.
apart for robot
1,
parts.
2, 3, go
It's not the
Bummer.
real Sean. He doesn't like
Still
fishing.
tied.
You're like, you know what I'd really love to do is go to a car show. No, that's not you. What? That does remind me. One time.
Back, Heidi
Oh,
Leckie
hang on.
standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
It does remind me. I did go to It reminds me of two things, actually. Thing number one, I did go to an RV show with a girl and like some of her friends. And she seemed to think that I knew like way more about RVs than I actually did. Cause she actually she was like critiquing it, not like super in-depth critiquing it, but there was one part where she like distinctively remember her going like, there's just not as much innovation as there was last year. And I'm like, what? It's an RV. Like, what innovation are you looking for? Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be real tight. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Safe. That was close. And so I was like, I walked around this whole thing while the NFL playoffs were on, by the way. And some of the RVs like have like TVs in the side of them. You like lift like a panel up. There's like a TV like behind it. Some of them had the game on, so I saw like the score or whatever throughout. I forget. I'm sure it was New England playing that at that particular moment. I think it was a championship week. We're not going to advance. He's not super fast.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because I don't remember why I would be so invested in that. If I had gotten right on top of like sending him to third, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it was weird. I forget who they were playing, but I remember that. And then I think it was maybe that same year, maybe a year later, I went down. I went downtown in Spokane to go to a movie, The Art of Self-Defense, and that was it. That was a fucking 3-run jack right there. Fuck. And so I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go see this, indie, kind of weird looking indie comedy thing. Yeah, I'll go on like a Thursday night at like 7, whatever. I had AMC stubs at the time. And maybe it was the same year. I don't remember.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, from should have been home run to fucking strikeout. That was a terrible swing. Yeah, went down, and I didn't realize, but I got downtown, and there was just like a car show going on downtown, right around like the bus station where I got off, and I'm like, cool, weird. Went to go just see an indie film, walked into a car show. Cool. So that was weird.
I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And
No, that was way too shallow.
Everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
This is the Seattle Mariners we're playing. They hit into double plays all the time.
Into the box, Donnie Walton.
That one's way inside. We're in good position for a nice little inning. At least push a run across here.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
That was so bad. That was so bad. Take your time. I don't know what the hell got in my throat. I could feel it in that last hit. I was like, oh, there's something tickling my throat. And I had to just like grit and bear it, and then I coughed way harder than I thought I would.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley, as he hits one on a line to left field. Crawford is on his way home, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. And both runners will score.
Well, that was a blown opportunity. Obviously, we got one extra out, but having that happen...
It just didn't work out.
What the
as
fuck?
The ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
He had a really nice play in the... I think it was the first inning. He made that play. So now that run that got tagged out isn't... It's not... I feel like simultaneously it's worse, but like better. Because it's better. It's like more. I'm more okay with it because we scored 2 additional runs anyway. It sucks a little bit more because I would have cleared the bases with that double. But maybe if...
Kyle Lewis.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Voigt over to his left.
But maybe if there's only one out,
The inning is over.
he doesn't go for that dive?
So
Maybe?
runs
I don't know.
On 5 base hits, no errors, and
That'll
one
work.
man left on.
That'll
Last
work.
Half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing.
All right, we're halfway home here.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th.
Hi, Heidi.
Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton,
All right.
get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive.
Here we
on
go.
the base
What a
paths if
weird,
they can get some
weird
run
inning.
off.
Coughing fit. Scored 3 runs.
Now here it comes.
Talked about an RV show.
That's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And
That's an
he'll
easy
pull into
stand-up
second
double.
here with nobody out.
God, I wish I could get more hits like that.
The pitcher and his teammates, they just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that
All
they
right.
can get some
We're
more
good.
runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
We're good. We can do it. There's a simple formula to it.
In now, Giancarlo. As he'll take a tough pitch
Strikeout,
inside part of the plate
Ground
for
out,
strike one.
ground out.
Pitcher wants that
Or
before
ground
they
out,
get
ground
ready
out,
to
strikeout,
capitalize
ground
on the
out.
momentum his batters have.
Just got to be able to.
And boy, was he
Execute.
ever
I
cool in
cannot
that
believe he
pitch.
went
He
for
drove
that.
into
Holy shit.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
God, that was.
Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Fuck.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now a man at third with one away, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashiyoka. First pitch on the way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around.
That's a
for the
strike.
First strike.
That's a strike.
Although he doesn't use that
Whew.
pitch too much,
7 for 13 in his
he's
last
steal
3
some
games.
strikes early in
Damn.
the count. Could be something they have to think about.
Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll
Throw the goddamn ball to fucking first!
so chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So it's back to the top of the order.
Oh my
now.
fucking
And up
lord.
Next will be Ramon Laureano. He's set and the pitch.
I tried to be aggressive and go home, and then I decided not to.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Whew. I don't think he got the best read on that. It definitely seemed like he jumped like to his left. I think Kyle Lewis, I've noticed in the outfield, he does that. He like jumps before he starts moving one direction or another. And I think he jumped instead of to the right. I think he jumped to his left. And so he went like a step too far and then had to go back the other way.
Now the 1-0.
And it's not... I'm glad that I stuck with Lewis on that one, because I kind of forgot that switching to the left fielder in most cases is good, because I usually put Fraley out there. But instead,
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
instead it was Marmolejos, and he is not going to get that ball.
So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man.
That's frustrating.
5 here at the ballpark.
Thankfully, that extra hit didn't come through to hurt me at all, but shouldn't have been quite the dramatic situation it was, and it wouldn't have made that Kyle Lewis catch so important.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he leaves that
That's
one.
gone. That's gone. Got it right back. We're fine. Everything's fine.
And it is
Goodbye.
gone. A home run.
Goodbye. 38 home runs for Seager.
A solo home run here for Kyle Seager.
All right, that'll work.
Of the season for him. And
Got
the
3.
Mariners
Gave 1 back. Got it right
4-1
back. Fuck
lead.
yeah. Let's go.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
No, they're going to the bullpen already. In my throat, it just will not stop being tickled.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Darren O'Day takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Darren O'Day, 44 games, 1-3 record, 3.40 ERA, 47.2 innings pitched, 41 to 17 strikeouts to walks. Lefties batting 112 points better than righties.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's
Okay, so we're into the bullpen here in the 6th inning. Something I know I struggle with is making sure that I adjust to them. I'm going to try my best to be a little more patient here. See if I can get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow
Okay,
right.
he's throwing higher in the zone.
He gets
But-
there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up is Luis Torrens. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. As it's
Ooh, that'll slip through. Okay.
Gets through and he'll reach
All right.
base
Just a
again.
little late on it,
Base
but
of the
that'll
game.
still work.
The left fielder, number 4, Shedlong Jr.
At the plate now, Shedlong Jr.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Fuck me.
An inning-ending double play. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 4-1
I don't think
in
the
favor
Yankees
of the
actually
Elks.
have an error.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
J. LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. A ball
Oh,
with no
come on.
strikes. he takes a cold strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Crawford has it, and that's the first out. So with one out for him here, this obviously a big game.
Yeah, so they give that
standings on your screen, and you can
they
see
give that win
it's
to
just
Houston
one
already. The game hasn't even
today.
had a first pitch. Like regardless, even if we started at what 7:10 Eastern, if they started at the exact same time, 7:10 Eastern and like 6:10 Central, that it'd still be even. It'd still be like in the bottom of the sixth.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
A little out in front.
And that's
There we
up in
go.
the zone.
That's a nice little
Called
fastball right
strike.
there.
0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It was pretty nice accuracy. Pretty
So
nice.
yet another strong outing for him
Oh,
tonight as
yeah,
we
look at
show
that
the
ass.
leaders in ERA. And as you can
Delaplane
see, he's right up there.
in fourth, right behind Sadler. I believe Gonzalez was down there at the end. That stat did not stay up long at all. They're like, we don't like this. There's too many Mariners here.
This has been a big inning on the mound. He's
We
got
want the
faith in
popular
middle of the
teams.
order, and
It's
so
like, you're
far, he's
fucking
held
Major
the
League
bag.
Baseball. Make
Yeah, this
them
feels like
popular,
the kind of
idiots.
thing we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
It's like ESPN being like, you know what? Baseball tonight just doesn't bring in the viewership. And it's like, you are the worldwide leader in sports. Make it popular.
Notoriously known as
God
hitter
damn.
friendly. It's been a treat
Or
to watch.
just take the ratings that you get and just accept them. And just be like, look, we're serving a specific audience that, like, this is catered content.
Let's see if he
Toward
tries
that
to climb the
audience.
ladder right here, change his eye
And we'll
level,
hopefully
bounce
grow a
something
little
in
bit here and there and hopefully not drop too far off the face of the earth. They're bringing back hockey. I can't imagine how much having streaming platforms helps that sort of deal. Because hockey, even more than like baseball, is a niche,
Well, that's
a
smart
very
business.
niche market.
Sometimes guys will chase
And it
the
doesn't
ball,
make sense for
especially when
ESPN
they're
to
in
like
attack mode on an
put all this effort into like broadcasting hockey games. But get some big matchups. Get ESPN Plus. Bing, bang, boom. Look at that. You have a reason, a viable reason to do like a contract with the NHL.
Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Oh, look, there's one Mariner fan in there. You go. Yeah, Mariners. Woo! But it's also, the worst thing for hockey is that it happens during football and basketball season. Bringing in a new reliever. Because it's like, oh, football dominates for its, 23 weeks or however long it is at this point. Just absolutely crushes it. And then basketball, the unofficial, like the casual fan tip-off is Christmas, where they have, 5 games on all day long. And that's when, it starts to get a little more interesting. There's some storylines already. Some storylines happening. But it's not, the hardcore fans are always going to be there. And then baseball seems to kind of just exist, honestly. Like, it has its audience. I'm sure it's a big audience. And then it's just kind of just, it always feels like it's in the background. Because it's like, when it starts, basketball is ramping up to its playoffs and finals. Oh, that's a big swing. Then the summer's the
That
finals.
was a nasty pitch right there.
And then there's like July and August where it's kind of like, not a whole lot going on. And then September hits, and it's like, oh, now it's football time. Ooh, nice snag. I thought I'd be able to get another one. He was perfectly behind Crawford there, and I'm like, cool, a hit. And then that guy said, no, hey, I'm over here. I'm in the background. And I'm like, fuck.
So stepping in,
Actually, I said nice catch that time.
on a 1 for 3 thus far.
All right.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that was a four-seam fastball. Come on, baby. You gotta hit that. Oh, there's 2 outs here. Oh, that was surprising. We've seen 3 or 4 of those.
Nice execution right
2 or
there.
3, 3 or 4.
Ball was down below the
Something like
knees.
that.
He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
I think only one of them's been caught by the pitcher. But we've been able to sneak a few of them by like that. Can't rely on it or anything. Not that I was, but... Seven pitches, 7 strikes. Cool.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley.
Oh.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I hate that hybrid pitch out.
3 at-bats to this
The
point.
timing's off. It looks weird. And there's like just as much chance that it's super far outside the zone as it is like right down like the middle. Where it's like, oh. Nope, that's a single, that's a single, that's a single.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Ooh, that was a tight play. That was a nice throw. Any slower, that's probably an out.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that.
I don't think Giles has had a save opportunity in a while.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
A series plus 1 game?
Get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up.
We actually could probably still throw him in the 9th, even if it's not a save situation, just to get him some work.
Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Oh, darn it.
Lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is under it. No problem with this
Yeah, it
one,
was
and the inning is
too aggressive there.
So it's a run on
That's
3
okay.
hits,
Push
no
1 run
errors, and
across.
2 men left
Gives us a
on.
4-run lead.
7th inning stretch
12 hits,
time
5
now.
runs. A lot better than that 13 hits and 3 runs.
5-1.
Still dealing with that error. But we've made sure to...
Andres Munoz will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
What was I fucking saying? I looked at my phone because there was a notification that went off. 42 games, 3-5 record, 12 holds, 52.2 innings, 2.56 ERA, 63-6 strikeouts to walks here for Andres Munoz. Bring him in. Love bringing him in. He's a good pitcher. Hopefully he's still on the Mariners next year. Obviously I love bringing in the heat, the hot heat. I love it. Big fan of it. However, he is only like a 71 in this game, but they have his potential rated as an A. So he could become a viable part of the future. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I was, my brother's been in the chat when this is live and been like, who do you have on your roster? Because it's very different than what he has. And I think it has something to do with the fact that I did though it never went up. I did the, some spring training. And I wonder if that like affected how they graded people. Because I even had like stats of like, oh, this person did 2 innings and this person did 2 innings. I had like a whole plan. And then I tried to edit that video together and it took way too long to upload. And I just said, you know what? Fuck
Now
this.
at the plate here is
But now, because I'm recording most stuff offline at the moment, I could honestly just upload stuff forever. And as long as I can just record without crashing my computer, I could upload a 14-hour video. Not that I would need to, but, you know, I think I have it on my hard drive. I hope I still have it on my hard drive. It might be on my other hard drive. That sounds like a dangerous hard drive, but it's just a regular hard drive. External hard drive, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, that was a bad.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way.
Why didn't you fucking try and tag him? He's a goddamn 13 speed. What are you doing? Tired of looking at this mullet-faced fuck.
This year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Giancarlo. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Okay, so Munoz has given up 2 hits in 5 pitches. Well, 2 hits in 4 pitches and already an earned run. That's bad.
Higashiyoka. He's set, here it comes. As he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Come on! Throw it with some fucking vigor! Vigor!
That'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do.
I can't ever think. Urgency, that's the word I can never fucking think of. I don't know why I went with vigor. With a V. Very hard V.
About the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one.
Tag him!
A tag for one. Next for New York, Nicky Lopez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Throw it with some sense of urgency. It's not just like a...
Over at second, Laureano on at first with 2 down. This one's flared out toward left.
I thought I almost overran that. Oh, it's not Marmolejos out there. It's Shedlong Jr. I totally goofed that up earlier. I forgot. Not a lot of stuff has gone out to left field. I forgot that I substituted him out. Probably a good thing in that case. I still don't think Shedlong Jr. would have grabbed that one ball that Kyle Lewis grabbed earlier for out number 2 or whatever. But I do think he helped with his speed on that that last out there in the bottom of the 7th.
That's not really how baseball works, though.
God damn it. That's the frustrating thing. I was saying this before, but like the frustrating thing sometimes with this game is like the animations don't match the situation. Like that was like a rainbow throw. It should have been more of a laser. And he's just like, why are you not putting the situation together? You know what I mean? Like the following 12 factors are occurring. Therefore, this should happen. He should throw it real fucking hard. Really hard. With vigor. Big V.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Luis Torrens. A Oh, and this is hit high and
Get
deep
it
to
back,
left.
baby! Yeah! It's gone! Fuck yeah! Let's go, Torrens. Hell yeah.
A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That might be the best thing about this game. This specific game. I've given up 2 runs and immediately gotten them back. Immediately gotten them back. Hell fucking yes. This is what I'm looking for. I don't necessarily... It's nice to have innings where you're scoring 7 runs. The one inning where we were playing Colorado with the game already well in hand, we scored like 9. Those innings are nice. And even the 4s against Texas in those first 2 games. Those are great. Love seeing them. What I like about this game is there's 3 in 1. The 3 in 1 inning. We got 1, 2, and 3 in 3 other innings. That's what I want to see. Oh, I wanted that to drop. I wanted that to
6
just...
runs, 13 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle.
Oh, that was a bad swing. Oh, thank God that was only strike 2. I thought that was a strikeout. I kind of just assumed with how fucking bad that swing was. There we go. That's a good take. Look at Shed Long Jr. Not even flinching. That slider coming way inside. He stood there and took it. Like he's daring him. He's like, hit me. I fucking dare you.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
I don't think that'll do a whole lot.
Now
Okay.
is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Decent contact there. I'm alright with it.
Played is Ty
Oh, I do
Fraley.
need to, We're gonna go ahead and warm up Ken Giles. We'll schedule Brandon Brennan to come into the game.
Pitch on
yeah.
the way. As he
Schedule
looks for the
Brandon
fastball
Brennan,
that
and
misses
then
off the plate for ball 1.
in the 9th, or in the, I guess in the top of the 9th, I can bring in a different pitcher.
And this is line hard to deep left.
Oh, Stanton.
Track it down for the
Stanton. Stanton! I would have had it if it wasn't for that rascally Stanton. What is, I don't know what the line is from Scooby-Doo. If it wasn't for these meddling kids, if it wasn't for that meddling outfielder. Brandon Brennan, 31 starts, 0-1 record, 10 holds, 32.1 innings with a 2.51 ERA, 31 and 2 strikeouts to walks. God, I hate this fucking camera. I can't believe how far back this is. Is this how every Yankees broadcast is? How do you see anything? You got to stand up next to your TV with a magnifying glass. I think I see the strike zone, Ma. He's like, I can't tell. Is that Giancarlo Stanton? Hold on, let me get it in focus. He's playing that Mario Party game. I don't know if that's the correct pitch sequence for me. Whatever. This Yankees team is real dangerous. There's a nice strike right there. Slider in for a strike to no one. That's a bad 2-seam. Usually with the 2 seams and the 4 seams, I like to go... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. All right, well, I fucked that up.
And stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Oh, that's weird.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first
I
pitch.
think that's the first time I've ever heard that. There's just no prior history. Never seen this guy before. It's like, oh.
They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
There's a 4-seam right in for strike number 1.
That outer half of the plate, for him to take those first 2 pitches
Oh,
right
man,
there,
chicken
finds
wings
himself
back there?
0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a
This is why I made sure to warm up the closer. I guess if things get too dicey, we can always try and bring him in for like a 4-out save. All right, well.
Next, here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as
Here
well
we
as
go.
I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Okay, he drove it. That leaked a little over the plate.
Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to
That
head
is
back to first.
so far. He got almost all the way to second base. He's like, fuck, now I gotta run, it's what, 90 feet? He's like, I gotta run 87 feet back to first.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2.
Should have been 2. I can't.
Stepping in next, Luke Voigt. He
Oh
came
my
across the
God.
score after doubling in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sean, what are you doing?
High in the air.
Okay, all right, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Lewis
Okay.
waits on it.
Everything's fine. Okay.
Easily, and the
Phew.
inning is over.
Oh my goodness. That was an inning-ending double play that I could have turned.
6-2.
I had exactly what I wanted, and I said, no thank you. I don't want that. I'd like to make this more difficult for myself. I'd like to throw more pitches and give this team more opportunities to get back into this game.
Crawford. He'll try and lead
It's like,
things off
God
here in inning
damn it.
number 9.
Please. Sean, stop. Stop making this so hard on yourself.
Pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that looked tasty. It looked so tasty that it just died. I was salivating with my eyeballs. They got real big, real watery. Okay, that one didn't look as tasty. Not as tasty.
And a check swing here as
That's
he couldn't
fine.
help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That was going to be strike either way. Strike 2 either way. I don't know why I said just... That was going to be strike either way. Would you like to put a number in there? No.
Now a flare out to left center.
Drop, drop, drop.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
There we go. What feels better than most things? Getting a hit after a dumb swing. That's right. That's right.
Today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout. It's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Donnie Walton, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Ooh.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Crawford gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped up. Urshela has a play.
Dang it.
Looks it into his glove, and
Ugh.
there's one gone.
I'd like to have that one back.
So next to hit is Jake Fraley.
Was I assume I was late on it? I mean, it was ugly. I was looking low and a little more outside.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that was terrible.
Hey,
That
this
was
is a left-handed
terrible.
hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Oh, that was also
And quickly
terrible.
0-2.
I just saw 2 things I need to pick up before children get here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, Sean, no!
Textbook breaking ball from the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
I don't think that was exactly the problem. The problem was that I was very early on that.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis.
Okay, we're going to let that one go.
Misses wide for ball one.
That was going to be an auto take either way because I would like to put Kikuchi in the game.
Here's the 1-0. Taken, and that one
That's fine,
catches
that's
the
fine.
bottom
1 and
of
1
the strike
count.
zone. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Higashiyoka waits on it. And the inning is over.
Thick. Ah,
One
is that
left
what I was
for
looking
Seattle.
for?
They lead it
Okay.
6-2.
14 hits, 6 runs, 1 error. Given up 8 hits, but held them to 2 runs. Bottom 9, here we go. Looking for a series opening win. Got a 4-game series, so we can actually split this series, which means that we would not get to open these cards.
Kikuchi,
We got to go 3 and 1 against a good team.
takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 18.
Oh, Kikuchi, 32 games, 2 and 3 record, 8 holds, 55.1 innings, and ERA that I don't think is particularly good. All right, hold on. Stop. We're going right back to that 4 seam. There we go. Yeah. That's a slider. Out. There we go. Ah, fuck. That changeup is surprisingly a ball. Okay, hold on. I gotta pick this thing up before things go wrong. We have a kid's birthday present here. Hold on. Ah, panic. I don't know where to put this bag. Ah! I for some reason decided, hey, don't worry about pausing the video. Just run around in the background.
The ninth, and that'll bring forth the veteran
Here we go.
outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Now here's the first offering. As he takes a
Now,
cold strike at the
we have
Giants'
Ken
own
Giles. He's ready to roll. He's up, warmed up. I guess that would also be qualified as ready to roll. So if this does get close, which with Kikuchi is possible,
Here it comes.
we're good. We've thrown 3 of the same pitch in a row. Now how about 4?
Fly ball right down the line and left.
Get it. There we go.
Is there, and that is a
One
big
down,
first
one down.
out here to start inning number 9.
One down.
Next, it'll be Giancarlo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh boy.
No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly.
Look at that. That was a little, beautiful little flip over there.
Now into the box, Kyle Higashiyoka. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming, here it is. Hits this one hard the other way.
Out game. Game Mariners 6-2. There we go.
First one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little
Couple of bad plays, some bonehead blunders there. Defensive. What's a good, like a blunder? What would be a synonym? I look at that. I love that. I love the 3 in the 5th, 1 in 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. That's great. That's what I want to see. You know? Look at how excited those people are. Oh, her nachos disappeared. These are the worst highlights of all time. What in the world? We saw a lady's nachos disappear, and then a dude stand in the circle. The warm-up circle. Like, oh. All right. Could have had, to think we could have had one more. Man, that would be fascinating to go back and look at. Because immediately following that was out number 2 of that inning. That was the 3-run inning that we had. I believe the 5th. Thanks to that highlight, I knew it. That was the 3-run 5th inning. That was out number 2. He went for the dive to end the inning, and instead it ended up being a bases clearing double. I believe it was a 2-run double. What if it's bases loaded? Does he go for it? Does he just say, hey, we're just going to let this drop? Let the run score? Instead of a 3-run inning, is it a 1-run inning? A 2-run inning, I guess, would be what it would have been. Who knows? We'll never know. We'll never know. Still would have probably won the game, though. Just 5-2. I don't know. Maybe it was more. Who knows? We'll never know, because I sent Ched Long Jr. all the way around, which was not a great play on my part, just because the corners of Yankee Stadium are pretty close. So there you go. Luis Torrens is your player of the game. He came in place of Tom Murphy and had a monster game. 3 for 4 with a homer, a double, a ribby, 2 runs. Kyle Seager 2 for 4 with a home run, a ribby, a run, solo shot. Jake Fraley 2 for 5 with a double and 2 ribbies. Oh, good for Fraley picking up 2 ribbies. And then Crawford 3 for 4 with a run. Sam Delaplane picking up the win. 6 strong innings, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Eclipsed 100 strikeouts on the season. I believe it's win number 12 for him. So we actually have a couple of guys, oddly at the bottom of the rotation rather than the top, that are in the conversation for American League win leaders. Lost Jordan Montgomery, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. Stanton, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, a ribby, a run. LeMahieu was 2 for 4, but apparently nothing worth noting. There you go. Mariners can get off to a good start. Winners of now 2 in a row, and we're playing some okay baseball. This is the happiest I've been offensively. 14 hits, 6 runs. I like those numbers a lot more. But what I like is the peppering. The 3, the 1, the 1, the 1. Not as many goose eggs on there, and not like one consolidated inning of like, here's 8 innings, or 8 runs in 1 inning, and 8 innings of nothing. That is what I am happy about. I'm also very happy just to get a win, because it means we're 1 step closer to an Allen and Ginter World Champions baseball pack. We got to win 2 more games, which I think might be a little bit of a challenge, considering that the Yankees are 4 games worse than us. So pretty good teams going to battle against each other. They said first place matchup. That is exciting, especially this late in the season. Seattle at New York. We are in-game August. That is when they had that Field of Dreams game, so we'll have that for you at some point. I think the Mariners were playing Texas. I think it was the 11th or 12th, something like that. And we'll go play at the Field of Dreams just for fun. So check back next week in order to make sure that you don't miss that, because I'm sure you might forget. You know what I mean? You have a busy life, and I appreciate that you spent this amount of time with me watching my video. But you have a busy life. The best way to make sure that you don't miss that is to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell so you're notified every single time I post a brand new video. Every day, baseball, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have the Mariners for the next 3 days, and then we'll take a day off from the Mariners, and we'll have a Chad champ. And then we'll be back in Seattle against Texas and Toronto. So short term, Yankees, Rangers, Blue Jays. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I had a good time with it. Winning a baseball game feels real good. A couple of really dumb defensive plays. The error was a problem. Missed a double play, weirdly, but thankfully nothing too terrible came of it. So that is good news. We'll see you tomorrow for game number 2 against New York. Thank you again so much for watching. Goodbye, and go Mariners.